What if I told you Chef PP could actually become rich? I know, it sounds crazy, but hear me out. Most people would say no, since he works his butt off for Braxton and gets paid almost nothing. But what if I told you he actually has a shot at becoming rich, and here's why. You might be thinking, how could Chef PP ever be rich? He's barely paid, and his food is awful. But if we look at past videos, like Chef PP's restaurant and Jeffy Almost Drowns, we actually see that when people pay him for food, his cooking is surprisingly good.
I thought you sucked at cooking. I thought you made disgusting food. Well, not when I'm getting paid.
So, how could he turn that into success? Instead of repeating his mistake in Chef PP's restaurant where he tried and failed to get a loan from the bank, he should build his reputation first. If he pushes himself to cook really well, even without instant money, people will start noticing. He could even invite random people to Marvin's house and serve them food. If his cooking is good enough, word will spread like crazy. Eventually, he wouldn't even need to invite people because they just start showing up to try Chef PP's food. And if he's lucky, a food investor might discover him. If they love his food, a food investor could step in and see the potential for success. They might be impressed not just by Chef PP's skills, but by the growing demand for his food. With their backing, Chef PP would have the resources to take his talents to the next level, which is opening a real restaurant that could cater to more people, provide a larger space, and offer his exceptional dishes on a larger scale. This investment could be the catalyst for Chef PP to go from a struggling chef in a house to a successful, well-known chef. And with Chef PP's skills at an elite level, we can assume his restaurant, once it's open, would blow up. As word further continues spreads about his restaurant, demand for his food would highly skyrocket. Unlike in Chef PP's restaurant, where things failed due to lack of funding, Chef PP would have built his reputation first, where his cooking would go from good to amazing, and he could charge higher prices for his meals caused from a high demand. And as his fame grows, Chef PP could easily keep open a successful restaurant, eventually branching out into multiple locations. His journey would be like the one in Bowser Jr.'s 11th birthday, where Chef PP becomes a millionaire. But this time, it would be through an entirely different story. Another way he could become rich is by competing in cooking competitions, like in The Bet. But this time, instead of making garbage food and winning by luck, Chef PP would need to take these competitions seriously. He could stop relying on the usual tricks and focus on improving his skills, learning new cooking techniques, perfecting his presentation, and experimenting with different flavors. By stepping up his game, Chef PP could go from being just another cook to a serious contender in the competitive cooking world. With his cooking becoming top tier, Chef PP would be able to win big cash prizes at these competitions. The more he wins, the bigger the prizes, and the more he'd be recognized as one of the best. It's not just about the immediate rewards either. Each victory would build his reputation, and that's where the real money comes in. Winning competitions could get him noticed by food critics, restaurants, and even major food brands. As Chef PP becomes a more well-known figure, he'd have the opportunity to get sponsorships, partnerships, and maybe even land a TV show where he could showcase his culinary talents to a national audience. Over time, Chef PP at this point would go from a struggling chef to a celebrity chef, known worldwide for his expertise and cooking prowess. By taking cooking competitions seriously and treating each one as a stepping stone to his success, Chef PP could build a career that's not just about winning contests, it's about transforming into a highly respected figure in the culinary world with endless opportunities to make money and become a household name. So, whether it's through grinding his way up in the restaurant world or destroying cooking competitions, Chef PP has more potential than people give him credit for. If he just played his cards right, he could actually be rich. Which path do you think would work best for Chef PP? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing for more upcoming SML videos and theories. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.